What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the mastery setup, and I've had a lot of questions about my mastery setup, especially on the new accounts, especially on the endgame account, and I'm going to be talking through what early to endgame mastery setup should probably look like, but this is all based on your current roster. So, alright, early game. What should you unlock early game? I think the first mastery you should unlock is dexterity. It used to be back in the day that parry wasn't unlocked either, but parry you actually get from the game now, and dexterity should be your next. Those are the two main mechanics of the PvE game modes, and yeah, dexterity, you can dodge and make them miss specials, and it's actually beautiful. You gotta learn that, and you have to get on that as soon as possible. From that point on, you can do different things. If you wanna go more damage, you unlock the crit synergies first, so Pierce, Precision, and Cruelty. If you want more on the defensive stuff, then Willpower, Recovery here are great, maybe a bit of Inequity, and then Proficiencies are also good. You can get Stupefy, get some of the Petrify and Pacify masteries, but yeah, you can go a lot of ways with this. I'm going to talk through what I personally like, and go by each section, and then go to what I would unlock going from early to end game. So I would start off just going tree by tree. So offense, well, get the dexterity first, and then start working on offense. Get the crit synergies, precision and cruelty maxed out, and just make sure you have 1 point on the ones in between. And then I personally like glass cannon. I lose a bit of health but get a bit of attack back. If you're gonna die against a high level champion, you're gonna die anyway. The 7% health wouldn't matter too much. So I'd rather do more attack for the time I'm alive. So glass cannon for me works. It is, I wouldn't say controversial mastery, but hey. I like the spare. Debuffs applied to enemies reduce their healing and regeneration effects by 15%. So that means after, I think, 7 debuffs, you have a 100% reduction in healing effects. And personally, I do like deep wounds. I have a lot of champions that deal a lot of bleed damage, so deep wounds makes sense. And I just have 1 point in assassins because enemies below 18% health, then my champions gain 20% attack and decrease their defensive ability accuracy by 12%. Yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, that is my offensive mastery tree. Some people run suicides, which means the recall mastery, and then they either run liquid courage and double edge, or either one of those. It's damage synergies, but you lose some health. Sacrifice 5%, but you gain more damage on specials. Then we have the defensive tree. This one is not my best, but I would go for recovery and I would go for willpower every single time. Willpower, healing a percentage back of your health while there's a debuff applied on you. It doesn't need to be a damaging debuff. Is very, very good. And then pair that with recovery, 15% better regen. It works wonders in battlegrounds, especially, and in biohazard nodes and stuff like that. You get to heal back some of the damage taken, so I absolutely love that mastery. I'm running Inequity just because of some random champions that have a lot of debuffs. So Void, Quicksilver, Black Panther with a lot of bleeds, like stuff like that. And they reduce enemy attack by 2% for each debuff they're currently suffering from. So up to 36%, so 18 debuffs, 36% reduction. Yeah, you can, by upgrading you get more, but I just do 1 point, it's fine. It's a point I had left over. I have breakthrough, or stand your ground, I guess. While blocking, your champions have a 50% chance to resist a block break. It's just for me when I slip up. I've had this mastery since the beginning of the game pretty much, and I've never really changed it. I should, because there's not really a useful, you should be dodging anyway when they heavy attack, so it's a very useless mastery. So definitely spend these points elsewhere. Then proficiencies. I like Stupefy. When the opponent is afflicted with a stun debuff that lasts for 0.5% or 0.5 seconds longer. beautiful, especially if they are running max limber, because limber reduces the stuns on you. So let's say Alliance War, they have a defender and they are running limber, they reduce the yeah, I can check here, by 48%, reduce the time by 48%. But if you then increase it by 0.5 again, then it kind of counteracts, you know. So yeah, running max limber is also very good for Alliance War and stuff like that. But yeah, running Stupefy will help you out on attack. You can max out dexterity for more better precision buff. And wait, let me, yeah, there we go. Can we check the stats? Bang. Yeah, here we go, up to 950 instead of 250 at rank 1, but I'm just using dexterity for the dodge mechanic. I don't really care about the precision. And then yeah, we have Petrify. When the opponent is inflicted with a stun debuff, they also reduce enemy regen. And then this one is reduce ability accuracy by 10%. So if they have a defensive ability, maybe regenning, let's say Sasquatch, he regens when you hit him when he's below 40%. If Sasquatch is duped, you reduce that ability by 10%, or the triggering of the ability by 10% for the duration of the stun. So yeah, it can help out in certain instances, and that together with maybe the reduction in healing, and then also with where's the mouse? Despair, by healing, reduction of healing when debuffs are applied. And yeah, you can really reduce a lot of that by just your mastery setup, which works perfectly. But it is dependent on your roster, because then again, I have the Deep Wounds mastery because I have a Nick Fury, because I have a Domino, because I have, you know, Black Panther that has, where's Black Panther? Here's Black Panther that has bleeds. Archangel has bleeds. Morbius has bleeds. There are a lot of champions here that I like and that have bleeds. So yeah, I do run a lot of the other synergies or masteries because of that. So you don't really have to use this as a must setup for masteries, but take your own opinion into it, see what works for you, see what works for your champions, and hope this kind of helps out for the early game beginner summoners. And yeah, it helps out for some people that are experienced but just don't know what to do with the points. Hope you guys did enjoy though. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.